My beloved, wonderful, beautiful Capricorn, I'm Gabrielle from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading, a 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started. Okay. General card is the 2 of Cups reversed. Now let's look at first row, which is also your past. Start off with the Page of Cups, High Priestess reversed, and Death. Okay, so let's look at these two first. Because, what I love about the Death card is this technically, even though a lot of humans only associate it with endings and stuff like that, but I only associate this card with new beginnings, because this is also the card that I pulled for the vampire literally killed me off. However, the thing is, out with the old, in with the new. Usually something has to leave, but, for new beginnings to take place, right? But the thing is what I saw in your past, my beloved Capricorn, is, these two are actually, water, cards, you could really have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart. But this is kind of also like, the thing is I love the Page of Cups because it's kind of like an idea child kind of card. It's kind of like this daydreamy kind of thought, thinking, okay, well, what do I want to have and how am I going to achieve it? But the most important thing is what I love about grounded earth signs as yourself is that, you guys have a sense of stability and groundedness, and you're down to earth, and you're pretty much in, not all flowy thinking, oh yeah, anything is possible, whereas that's not always the case. And this is kind of like a bit of an illusion kind of card. It's kind of like it's like an oasis in the desert, where you think, oh yeah, there's a beautiful, wonderful, water source of some kind, and then you just, jump into more sand, for example. And this is kind of like just thinking, oh yeah, I have this beautiful idea and stuff like that, but yet, for some reason, with the High Priestess reverse, the thing is, you don't really have the full knowledge really yet, and that's why you kind of had to let go of something in the past. Because normally with the High Priestess reversed, she has her book of knowledge, and she has like the real ultra superb, sense of knowledge and experience and stuff like that. But the thing is it looked like that you pretty much had to come to terms with, having to let go of something, because that's also what death is. And, it's also about, bidding this idea farewell and stuff like that. But sometimes it happens, it's like, I mean, I know how grounded and down to earth, even Taurus and Virgo are and stuff like that. So I understand if it hurts when you have to let go of something, but sometimes you have to, it is inevitable to have to let go of something. I mean, I had to let go of my past, many ways. I had to let go of my mortal coil. But the thing is, it's like, okay, you had this beautiful kind of idea, but yet, you didn't really have much resources, let's say, and you had to let go of something. Well, we're going to have to look at the other cards and see what other information I can provide. So in current times, you do get 9 of Swords, sadly, 6 of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Okay. I can understand, from having to let go of something to say goodbye to whatever it is. Hopefully it wasn't a mortal coil of some kind like me. But I can understand when you have to let go of something that it could, cause nightmares and all kinds of depression and unhappiness, and where you think, my goodness, why did this have to happen? It just looks so promising, it looks so beautiful and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's like, okay, sometimes, this is like a temporary, thunderstorm or rain, storm of some kind, but these moments do pass eventually. It's like time does eventually heal. I mean, not for me per se, okay, here it goes, hypocritical Gabriella is just saying, yeah, time heals, look at you, you're a 300-year-old vampire, you keep talking about the past and those cards you keep pulling up, okay, fair enough. But the thing is, it's like, I don't feel like that naive, unhappy, lost, and dazed and confused girl that I was when I woke up on the ground in the store. But yet, it's like, it's inevitable to look at the past and to kind of think, well, what could have been done differently, right? Because what I love about these two cards is, you're kind of looking at the past you are, yeah, definitely looking at the past, and you're pretty much just thinking, oh yeah, I'm actually kind of getting over it, because normally with Six of Cups reverse is kind of looking at the past in a negative manner, thinking, oh my goodness, back then it looked wonderful, and now it just looks really horrible and miserable. But here, you're pretty much, I do see, that you're going to be okay. That time is more or less healing for you, because you do get the Ten of Cups, abundance, happy home, happy hearth, happy family, of whatever it is. But this looks like a beautiful combination. So I just see this as a temporary, setback, not per se, but just kind of like a thunderstorm. It'll pass. But, it's like, but I love the fact that you are looking back at the past and say, oh, I remember, that. I mean, this could also be you just looking at the past as a cautionary tale and thinking, okay, I know how to do things differently now. Because in the future, you do get King of Swords reversed, Fool reversed, and you get the Ten of Wands. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll probably be feeding really soon. I mean, but anyway, what I see is that, okay, there's, you are going through a beautiful Ten of Cups, some glorious occasion is taking place, but, I kind of see that you're pretty much still not really on your strategy kind of, analytical side. I mean, you're down to earth and you're grounded, you are analytical, you guys are really grounded individuals. You guys, are able to, to foresee things in most ways, to say, okay, to think in a very good strategical manner, but it just seems like, yeah, there's a lack of clarity, and it's kind of causing you to just kind of think, well, I don't know if I should actually take on this new leap of faith or this chance and stuff like that. And you feel incredibly burdened about something. And this could also be, carrying, maybe, it's like you are looking at the past and you pretty much just think, oh my goodness, it's like, I feel like, I'm doing everything by myself. I really don't feel like I have the courage or the motivation to want to keep going, because, if you feel like you're kind of off of your analytical game of thinking, oh my goodness, it's like I have no idea where I'm going, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be and stuff like that, it could cause one to kind of start losing faith with themselves and think, I'm not ready yet, and then you end up feeling like you're burdened somehow. Well, I'm going to have to do some clarification. For the Page of Cups, you get the Devil. My goodness, this is actually you, sadly to say. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's like this, could be you. It doesn't mean that you're an evil individual or some kind, but it just looks like, it's like this. Well, it was kind of an illusion kind of idea. Maybe, I hope it wasn't some kind of external, individual that pretty much put a negative idea into you and it pretty much just said, oh yeah, let's just start shooting off, firecrackers or something. I don't know. But the thing is, it's like, okay, there was a bit of a devilish situation that took place regarding this idea. And the thing is, it's like, okay, nobody ever has control over, what happens, in a week or in a month or in a year or so forth, because, I can't tell you when, where, or how, because tarot has no time. But I do know that there was some kind of devilish situation. That was kind of a bit of an illusion of some kind. I wonder what that could have been, because with the High Priestess reversed, okay, it's like you don't really have the resources and stuff like that, but you do get judgment. So there is obviously some kind of clarity. And the thing is, it's like, I love the fact that, okay, maybe this is you finally coming to terms with the whole devil situation of thinking, okay, it's like, I didn't really have the knowledge that I actually have right now, or even, in the future and stuff like that, but there's definitely clarity in your life with your heads out of the clouds. There's obviously some kind of turnaround. And that's, a beautiful moment to experience, is where you finally just think, okay, I'm going to make a quick turnaround, because, it's like this whole devil situation, it kind of led me on and stuff like that. But now I'm going to actually, start turning around and start, re-educating myself. So it's a really good thing to actually sometimes have those moments of thinking, wow, it's like, I never realized that until now, but it's actually better late than never. So for whatever reason this was, sometimes it's better to experience these moments of clarity and stuff like that, rather than just thinking, oh yeah, I'm just going to go another day or week or month, down the wrong path. Because with death, you get temperance. So, this new beginning is is offering you, you know, some kind of serenity, peace, balance, because now you're pretty much just thinking, okay, I'm going to start this new beginning, but I'm not worried about it, even though I do feel scared right now. But in the past, sometimes you need to have those moments, you know, where you have to keep grounded, even though this isn't the earth sign, you know, this is a Sagittarius, you know, you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your star chart, or even Scorpio. But the fact is that, you know, you were able to kind of keep grounded in your own way and allow, you know, for something to end and for new beginnings to take place and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really good to actually keep your grounded self in many ways, because for the Nine of Swords, you get Five of Knives, and that's what I love to see. This is you finally overcoming probably the battle against the whole devil situation that took place in the past, because now you're pretty much healing yourself, because, you know, first you're all worried, you know, you're dealing with frustrations, nightmares, negativity, and stuff like that, but this is your grounded self finally coming to rescue yourself out of the situation and say, oh no, we're not going to let that mean devil situation, person, individual, idea, thought, you know, whatever it may be, you know, illusion kind of situation, and will keep us down. So this is wonderful and remarkable. Well done, my beloved Capricorn. This is you actually, you know, healing yourself and releasing yourself from all kinds of negativity, frustrations, and nightmares, because you're finally taking on the devil, because with the Five of Swords upright, that is that you're the one who's holding the Three Swords, and that there are two swords on the ground. The devil is finally walking away and say, whoa, I underestimated Capricorn in this one. My goodness, how did that happen? Well, you finally won, and that's what happened. For Six of Cups, you get Prince of Grails, you get the Knight of Cups, so you're definitely, you know, this could be maybe the, well, yeah, your past finally, you know, coming back, because, you know, you're finally healing yourself from the past of whatever it may have been. But the situation is, you know, it's like, you know, you're pretty much just giving yourself a current gift of some kind, because you're healing your past from whatever the whole devil situation was. And that's remarkable, beautiful, extraordinary, my beloved Capricorn man, woman, whoever's watching. Because, you know, it's like, to be able to learn from the past, you know, use your past as cautionary tales, be incredibly self-loving, self-forgiving, no matter who you are, and just always say, okay, you know, nobody is perfect. You know, people often make mistakes, you know, in any situation. But I love the fact, you know, that you're able to heal from whatever the whole, you know, past is all about. And you're just kind of just thinking, wow, I remember, you know, the past was like that, but now I'm pretty much in a very healing situation. For the Ten of Cups, you get Eight of Grails. So, you know, you're pretty much, you know, just walking away, you know, towards a beautiful future. You know, it's like here, you know, you're in a very, you know, beautiful, serene situation, but you're more or less just kind of heading off saying, okay, you know, it's like I'm in a very, you know, wonderful, happy home, happy hearth, happy family situation, but I'm walking away towards the future because I want to start improving myself. I want to head off into a different direction. Even though I don't per se know where I'm heading, you know, exactly. You know, I don't know the exact steps or paths I'll be taking, but I'm definitely heading off to something way better. And this is very important, is to be healing yourself, to actually keep moving forward, because even though time does heal, you know, this is where, you know, hypocritical Gabriella will be talking after being, you know, will be stuck in a coffin for 300 years and thinking, yeah, well, you're the one that just didn't want to go out. Says, so why are you telling us to do something that you've never done? Well, the thing is eventually I did, okay? But I love the fact that, you know, I mean, I love this card for both of us, because, you know, I walked away from my past mostly. I mean, but I love the fact that you're heading off to something way better, because for the King of Swords reversed, you get Six of Knives. So, you know, you may feel directionless, but you're definitely heading off somewhere in the future. That's up to you to decide where you're heading off towards. And the thing is there's not always going to be a straight path, you know, that's going to lead you from, you know, point A to point Z, or from point A to point B in any way. Sometimes, you know, the road is squiggly. Sometimes, you know, you need to take detours. Sometimes you have to, you know, take, you know, different means of transportation of whatever it may be. But even though you may feel directionless and you pretty much have no outlook on what the future holds, I do see you heading off somewhere as the Six of Swords. You know, you're getting on that raft, because normally with the other deck, you know, you see two individuals on this raft with six swords and they're heading off to a different island or something. But I do see you heading off to something way, way, way better. So I love this. For the Fool reversed, You don't want to take a leap of faith, but you get the Nine of Grails. So maybe, you know, it's like this is you actually saying, I'm not going to take any more risks because I already have enough, you know, fulfillment and happiness in my life anyway. So I don't have to keep, you know, jumping around and going on the hunt and stuff like that. You want to feel grounded. You want to feel, you know, like your Capricorn self to think, I'm not going to keep hopping around and, you know, and being all laissez-faire about the whole situation of anything. So I just see, you know, like, okay, sometimes you don't always have to be taking on risks and new beginnings and leaps of faith because you're already content and happy in your own way. And if you look at these, you know, are these apples or flowers? My goodness. No, they're apples. You know, these are all about, you know, fertility and new beginnings and stuff like that. So, you know, you're heading off towards a new beginning, and that's why you pretty much just think, well, I'm stable in my own way, and I'm not going to just start hopping around just mindlessly and stuff like that. Because for 10 of Wands, you feel burdened, but you get the 7 of Cups. And the thing is, you know, it's like you feel maybe a bit burdened because you get many options. Because sometimes being thrown way too many options can make one feel overwhelmed. And maybe that's what the 10 of Wands could also cause one to feel is overwhelmed. But the thing is enjoy having options. You know, don't feel like that you only need to stick to option A or option B or option F or G or whatever other letters there are. The thing is, I can understand how you could feel, you know, burdened with all this heaviness because you have to deal with all kinds of, you know, options and stuff like that. But the fact is that you are definitely being given and being presented with options is important, miraculous, and beautiful, especially towards the future. Because, you know, the thing is the devil doesn't want you to have options. The devil wants to keep you, like, you know, confined and stuck and saying, oh no, you're not going anywhere. Now I'm going to be your master or mistress or whoever it is, and you're just going to stay and you're just going to do whatever I want because I'm the devil. No. Enjoy having your freedom and enjoy having these beautiful options, even though it may feel like you think, oh my goodness, it's all too much for me, but enjoy it. Just, wow. Now for your special vampire card, you get 2 of Swords. You know, I understand, you know, you might just think, oh my goodness, you know, which way do I go? How am I supposed to go? Well, the thing is, enjoy the ride, you know, it's like that one saying goes, life is a journey and not a destination. The thing is enjoy the ride, enjoy, you know, floating around, just, you know, hopping around in other ways, you know, trying out different flavors, because that's also what the 7 of Cups is about, is trying out different flavors. I mean, personally, as a vampire, you know, it's like, I've tried out different chalices myself, but, you know, it's always good to have different flavors. But for you, I just love the fact that you do have options and to think, okay, you know, which sword do I choose? Which chalice? Maybe you can just have all of them. Maybe you can have both of these swords. Maybe you don't have to stick to one path or one idea and stuff like that. Just enjoy having options and having free will. Alrighty, now let's grab a Vampire Oracle. Immortal, the consuming family pressure appears. Okay, the thing is, you know, maybe that is what the devil could have been, is where, you know, the consuming of family and pressure appears is where you'll feel like you have to always be there for your family and friends and stuff like that. But remember, is that you need to also take good care of yourself. Don't allow other external factors or variables ever keep you down. It's up to you. If you enjoy it, it's your choice, you know, but the thing is you should also be able to have choices and options for yourself and not feel like, okay, I'm going to choose based off of what my parents, siblings, friends want from me. Do whatever you want to do because of your own choice in this world, and not allow anybody ever to say, well, I'm going to decide for you and you're just going to accept it. Because this is sort of like what the devil is more or less saying, is to say you need to do whatever your family and friends expect from you, and there's no way out of it. So, but as your Vampire Tarot Guide reader, my gift to you, even though we are past your birthday season, is free will. Okay, my beloved Capricorn, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to think about the questions you answered, because for number 1, you get a yes. For number 2, you get a no. For number 3, you get a yes. Well, my beloved, beautiful Capricorn, I'm going to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on more vampire journey towards the future. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings. I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys, and thank you again so very much.